YouTube fans, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Thrifty Canucks and Thrifty Thursday. Thrifty Canucks is hosted by Kim at Images by Kim, and Thrifty Thursday is hosted by Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming. Check out their channels because they have wonderful things to show us and inspire us with. This is a Thrifty Thursday, filmed on a Sunday, thrifted on a Saturday. So, all the rules broken. But that's okay. I have to do this now because I want to use some of the stuff inside. So, it's a net zero in terms of stuff coming in, stuff coming out. So, I at least have that to show for it. I will start off with something that is not from the Value Village. This is... Where is this from? Can't remember now. Must be a library. Must be a library. Yes, it's a library book. So our libraries here have perpetual sales, and I happen to be near one. And this seemed to be a suitable book because, oh, this is gonna crash. Careful, careful, careful. Because of these pages. They are just really, really beautiful pages. You just love the art, love the quality, love the thickness. And so first thing that I responded to was the paper. Don't know if you can see, but this is a beautiful green background. Oh, and there's a picture on it. And I think it's of a bird. It must be of a bird. Yes, it's of a bird. Possibly this bird. Anyways, this, oh, look at these beautiful cover end pages. They're so pretty. So I want to read you this story. It's not very long. This is a kid's book. It's an X book. So I used to work in this library system that I'm now living in. And so there is adult books. There is junior books, J, and X books are for the very, very young, sort of just learning how to read and so forth. So this is an X book, and X books were usually, I think they were Harry Potter, Beatrix Potter kind of books, Mr. Big books, those kinds of things. Very simple language and so on and so forth. Anyways, this is Over the Rooftops Under the Moon by John Arnold Lawson and Nahid Kazemi. And it is 2019. So it starts off, you can be far away inside and far away outside. With others, but still on your own. When suddenly you feel something that gets you moving. And wondering. About life. All of it. Color arrives sometimes when you least expect it. But then snow falls. And something changes again. Where are the others now? The waves whirl you around. To a leaf that carries you ashore. to somewhere very familiar. Inside and outside. Alone and together. Over the rooftops and under the moon. Now, if this isn't an existential crisis in a children's book, I don't know what is. This is bananas to me. I don't know how to respond to these pages. Like, there's no words. There's no words anywhere. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pages in a row with nothing but images on them. It's an existential crisis. Anyways, I got this for the pictures. I will keep them for the pictures. That's a bananas book. Just saying. If any of you have thoughts on that book, please let me know what they are, because it's entirely possible that I have missed the point. On to something that I can understand in a book, and this is English Garden Embroidery, Stafford Whittaker. And another green cover. I didn't specifically go looking for them. These are just gorgeous plates. Oh, bees, lol. Not only do they have the cross stitch, but they also have pictures as well. These are just right there. That's another lovely picture, some art. So I had to have that. Next, there should be one more book somewhere. Yes, there is. One more, 2 more. 1 more. Oof. Oh, this bag is gonna fall. Hang on. There we are. This is my 3rd copy of this book, and I think I feel compelled now to buy it every time I see it, because these pages are perfection. These really are fabulous. I love them to bits. So I have found my book of choice. It is Canada, The Foundations of Its Future by Stephen Leacock, who is also one of our nation's humorists. Okay, so here we go for some of the good stuff. Not that all of that wasn't good. So this is an apron. And this is so beautifully made, so carefully made. Just the perfect little pocket. I love the fabric. I love the two ties, if you know what I mean. Like there's the border here, and then it changes to that, and then that fabric is highlighted down here, and then also at the top of the pocket. It is so wonderfully made, and look at that fabric. I don't know if that is, I was going to say old-timey fabric. Oh, okay, so so they made this on the selvage, so they didn't have to do any hemming. But that is a very narrow piece of fabric. That piece of fabric was this is what, 16, 17 inches, a very narrow bolt of fabric that this came from. Anyways, so I saw this and literally no thinking, popped it in the basket, and then right beside it, another apron. look at this. Oh my, so let's flip it over. This is quilted. This is spectacular. It is. I'm gonna stop moving it around and let you sort of take it in for a minute. So the bottom, they use the features of the quilt on the bias, and then they just, this is, ooh, some nice, good strong miters on the corners, and then this is just sort of a, around on the inside, which is kind of makes me smile. So this is a 100%, this is going to be a scrap apron. And this is the same kind of thing where there is a join in the apron. And I'm very familiar with this. My my Aunt Mary was regularly making aprons for my mom. My mom loved her aprons. And it was just a basic farm apron, but it had that same quality of changing the fabric and then doing fancy things with the ties. So here is this fabric. This is so beautiful. I can't even. And then, like I say, mitered all the way over. So of course, the first thing I have in my head is, well, okay, well, we can use that and cut it up. And then I started understanding what it was. And then there's a whole crisis happening in my head where it's like, no, you can't possibly cut into this because it's so pretty. And I think these are old fabrics. Why do I think that? I think that because of the style and the feel of the fabric. It is it's not a thick cotton like a dense quilt cotton. It's just slightly less so. In any event, had this at a moment's notice, and this went in my cart as well because this is gorgeous. I could even wear it, I suppose. I mean, there's no harm in that. Look at that square. Look at these. They're so pretty. So pretty. Then I went wandering along to see if there was any men's shirts that were of any interest. And I got this one, which is an extra large. There is more shirt than Acre Jonah Farm. And this is beautiful. This is red, yellow, and blue. So it is the primary colors in a beautiful kind of non-directional pattern. Hilariously, here is the collar lining fabric. This is Alan Flusset. That's either the owner of the shirt or the maker. I'm going to say it's the owner of the shirt. Anyways, that we go from this to plaid makes me laugh. And what's, yes, the cuffs. The cuffs are also like that. So that's the styling. While we're here, we might as well turn the other one inside out. There. There's a design. I want to meet the designer. I want to meet the person that said that this is going to go with that. That's just fun. Anyway, so this is a beautiful guava fabric. What else do we have? Filey folders, because I'm using them at a great rate in my bee journal. This is unopened letterhead. And this is lovely. Really pretty. It is dandelions and sort of etched flowers, and it's a beautiful soft brown. I think it's white, going to be white on the other side, but that's okay. Completely unopened. 100 sheets. It's called Dandelion. What do you know? Okay, next one. So this was in the housewares section for some unknown reason. And normally, you see a bridge, so you have a suspicion probably that these are going to be playing cards. And spoilers, your suspicions would be correct. But I don't know that they opened it. Or because when you open it, this is completely and totally unused. And a bridge set of 2 sets of cards. Let's do it that way. Lovely flowers. And a lovely set. But normally, if these were given like that, those would be sort of bundled together and be twice the price. Oh, and this is made in Japan. How interesting. And then pencil. That's just lovely. You know what would be really fun? Wonder if you could make a journal out of that, with that as the cover. Don't know if you'd keep this. We are not solving that problem at the moment. Just let myself know. And lovely little decorated zipper as well. And that's a lovely thing. Then, last but not least, embroidery thread. And so this is beautiful Easter colors. It is perle cotton and not the normal stuff, but this is all Coats and Clark. And so they are a good manufacturer of threads. So that is it for now. I'm still going to have that bird book that I showed you at the beginning follow me around like a lost dog, and I will be contemplating the meaning of all of that book and what that would do to a 4-year-old if you read it out loud to them. Hopefully nothing. Hopefully they would just be interested in the pictures. But I feel like that was a really serious adult book. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you, as always, for your support, liking and subscribing, and saying this about that in the comments if you have something to say. That's all for now. I will talk to you soon. Bye now.